In today's tutorial, I'm going to go over some of the features Google provides: Gmail, Google Documents, Google Calendar, and Google Reader. We'll start off with Gmail because it's the most used, and then I will start out with their search. Google is the largest search provider on the internet, and in my opinion the best, and they incorporate the entire power of their search engine to search your mail. If I want to search for anything with ninjas, I can just type in ninja, search mail, and then there's nothing in my inbox, obviously, because I have all my stuff in folders. But if you had 1,000 emails in your inbox and you wanted to find one that was from Ninjas for Hire, Google would find it without a problem. Next, I want to point out my lovely theme here. It's not all bland and boring like just about every email you see. You can change this in your settings, and there are hundreds of themes that you can choose from, and I believe you can also make your own. Then I want to tell you that there is almost 7.5 gigabytes of storage in your email. That's about 10 movies. And there's no way possible that you're going to use this up as a normal user. It's possible if you store a lot of files and you do file transfers and such from your email that you can, but it's unlikely. Then I want to tell you that their spam filter is incredible. Better than anything I have ever used before. And if you tell it something is spam, you will never see that email again unless you check your spam. The best feature, in my opinion, of Gmail, other than it's fast and easy to use, is probably the labels and filters. So I have quite a few social networking sites, MySpace, Facebook, and such, and I get almost all of them here because I have a filter set up. A filter lets you choose messages based on who they're from, who they're to, the subject, it has the words or it doesn't have the words, and even if it has an attachment. Now, this, once you create the filter, it will put it in a folder like this. You can set it to put it in a folder like this. The next step after that, test search, and there's no existing criteria. But next you can select skip the inbox. This means it goes straight to the archives. Mark it as read, star it, which is basically where you can put all your important emails. And then this works great with labels because I have basically folders set up. So anything from Ninjas for Hire goes into the Ninjas for Hire label and is saved as an email, which is right here. And then you can forward it to another email address if you don't actually use your Gmail, and then you can automatically delete it if your spam filter isn't doing exactly what you want it to do. You can use this as well. And as I mentioned before, you have labels. I have accounts, MySpace, Ninjas for Hire, PayPal, Poetry. You can classify these based on colors, rename it, hide it, whatever you want with it. And these are the labels. They show up on any email. For example, I have my PayPal, and I think a few of them show up as Steam. Yes, PayPal and Steam here. And then it also has Google Buzz, which basically unifies tons of your social networks. Flickr, Twitter, I'm not even sure. Here, I'll look. Twitter, YouTube, Flickr, Google Chat, Picasa, Google Reader, and you can connect Blogger as well. And this basically is a lot like a Twitter feed, except it collects posts from everywhere. I do post a lot on Twitter, if you were wondering. And people can follow you on this, and you can follow other people. And it's really convenient if you have a group of friends that uses Google a lot. And their last feature that I'm going to mention is the chat. This is linked with GChat, and they have an AIM plugin, which is AIM, AOL Instant Messenger. And because now AIM in their latest beta has Facebook integration, if you have your account integrated with Facebook, you can use the Gmail client chat for GChat, AIM, and Facebook chat all at the same time from your email. And that is my bit on Gmail. Next, we will move to Google Calendar. They have it so you have normal calendar, and they have easy to customize events, color coding, pre-built holidays, tax days, Earth days, forecast, 5-day forecast from the current day. They have built-in world clock. You can invite guests to your events. You can add other calendars to this, so if you wanted your best friend's calendar to see what they were doing on a certain day, you could add this and it would show up as whatever color you set it as. You can add tasks, which is like a to-do list. And one of the coolest features is you can, not sure if I have this one set up to do it, but you can add a reminder and you can get it set up to send you a text message, as well as an email or a pop-up on Google. There are built-in Google Calendar programs where you can download them and they will run Google Calendar from your desktop, which is another cool feature that makes everything run a little bit smoother and easier, but the web client is still amazing. Then we will go to Google Docs, which is basically like having Microsoft Word, PowerPoint, Excel, and Paint all on your computer, or iWork for that matter, other than movies. And Form is not really anything that's included in iWork or Microsoft package, and it's basically a form creator. That's all it is. And they have customizable dictionary just like Word does. You can share this with anybody. You can create a link for others to view it, or you can also share it with specific people if they have Google Documents, and they can edit it if you have a project you need to collaborate on. You have a template gallery, which is templates for charts, letters, just about anything you can find. Some of the more useful ones: family budget planner, resume, monthly budget, service invoice. They go over their new features in greater detail than I am, but this also has labels and everything, just as your Gmail would. Google Reader is for feeds, and it's probably the best feed program client out there, whatever you wish to call it. I only follow Ninjas for Hire. As you can see, this is the entire post minus the video, but it only doesn't show up because it's Google Reader. And then it also has trending stuff, things that are popular right now on Google Buzz. It also shows the popular things from your feed, as well as your other friends if you have any. And that is my bit on Google. Thank you for watching.